Have you ever wanted to get a glimpse of heaven? Well, in today's passage, the prophet Isaiah did, and what he saw was absolutely mind-blowing. So let's dive into it. Isaiah 6:2-1. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne high and lifted up, and the train of his robe filled the temple. Wow. Picture this. Isaiah was hanging out in the temple one day when all of a sudden he saw the Lord God Almighty in his throne room. And this wasn't just a quick peek. No, Isaiah saw God in all of his glory and majesty. And get this, God's robe. It wasn't just any robe. It was so long and wide that it filled the entire temple. Talk about a fashion statement. That's not all. Verse 2 says, above him were seraphim, each with 6 wings, 2 for covering their faces, 2 for covering their feet, and 2 for flying. And they were crying out, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord Almighty. The whole earth is full of his glory. Can you imagine the sight of these heavenly beings, the seraphim, flying around the throne room, praising God with all their might? And their song, Holy, 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 echoed throughout the temple, leaving no doubt in Isaiah's mind or ours, by the way, that God is the one and only, the Almighty, and he deserves all the praise and glory. But wait, there's more. Verse 3 says, the doorposts shook at the sound of their voices, and the doors were opened by themselves, and a pillar of smoke filled the temple. Oh my! Even the building itself couldn't contain the power and presence of God. The doorposts shook, the doors opened on their own, and smoke filled the temple. It was like an out-of-body experience for Isaiah. He was totally overwhelmed by what he saw and heard. And in that moment he cried out, Woe is me, because he realized he was in the presence of a holy, holy, holy God. Friend, have you ever experienced a moment like that? A moment when you felt the overwhelming presence of God and realized how sinful and unworthy you are? If so, I would love to hear about it in the comments below. You see, Isaiah's vision of the throne room was not just a glimpse of heaven. It was a reminder of God's holiness and his majesty. It was a wake-up call for him and for us that God is worthy to be praised, and that we should approach him with reverence and awe. Let us take a moment to thank God for revealing himself to us and for giving us a glimpse of what it's like in his throne room. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, may the peace of God be with you.